What's up, guys? Coach Gaglione here, and this is another edition of our Stage Ready series. In 2 days, I'll be 7 weeks out from my first bodybuilding show ever. If this is your first time stopping by, I'm Coach Gaglione. This is Gaglione Strength. Been involved with strength coaching and powerlifting for over 14 years, and this is my weight loss journey. Been as heavy as 340 pounds, and I was sitting at 204.5 today, so scale's moving down, it's feeling good. Today is what I like to call a peach day. So it's a deadlift focused day, a hinge focused day. We do other lower body movements as well. We want to kind of showcase some of the cool things that are a little bit different. So number one thing that we've been doing a lot of to kind of start off the day is what we call a Ukrainian, or I don't call it, people call it a Ukrainian deadlift, which is short for stiff-legged deficit sumo deadlift. That's a mouthful, so I think that's why they just call it Ukrainian deadlift. We're going to use I'm going to use the squat max today. We've also been experimenting with a T-belt for this, and we're also going to use the back widow attachment as the handle today. I felt that was pretty comfortable. So I'm going to take this here, put this on the squat max. And what's really nice about the back widow is that it kind of fits right. You can fit right in a lot of these attachments and bars and stuff. So I can kind of take a wide stance, get a good hinge here, and then focus on contracting my glutes and hamstrings. So we're going to do that, as well as do some abs in between. Then we're going to kind of go into some deadlifts, and I'm going to do like a pre-exhaust set today. So I'm going to do some deadlifts with chains. I got 120 pounds of chains on the bar. Depending on how I feel, I might go off a deficit. I might just go stiff-legged. We'll see how I feel there. And then we're going to do some good mornings with the trap bar, with the open trap bar. So this is a really cool tool. I used to love doing good mornings when I was super heavyweight powerlifter. My best good mornings ever was I did a 605 pound good morning raw for 5. That's when I was squatting about 880 raw and just briefs. 880, yeah, raw with briefs. 880 and just a pair of briefs. So I was doing that. So I was very strong. Closing in on a 900 pound squat at that time. And good mornings were part of my rotation. I think it's a great exercise now. I've kind of taken a step back. I like to do more strict good mornings for higher reps, but it's another great option than that cambered bar. Just feels, I really like the loading pattern. I like it a lot better than using a straight bar, and there's no stress in the shoulders. Then we're going to do that with the toes elevated here. So I got the kabuki trap bar. I'm going to kind of elevate my toes, and all that's going to do is force a posterior weight shift. So I can really stretch my hamstrings and focus on a good hinge movement there. Then from there, we're just going to finish off with some more lower body work. Always fun to get in and out of the leg press when you're tired. Do some drop sets there. Probably do some hack squats as well, just to kind of round out the quads. And that'll be the workout for today. So for this episode, we're going to focus a little bit more on showcasing the lower body work. And we'll get after it. And you can kind of see we're starting off with a little bit more, what we might say like a Wenning type warm-up. We're doing higher reps and more circuit type training. And then we'll kind of go into our compound movements after that, which is one of the biggest differences of what I'm doing in terms of the bodybuilding training, and as opposed to powerlifting, where we do the compound movements first. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching, and let's check out the workout for today. All right, gang, so this is going to conclude what I call the peach day, or people call it peach day. So we did Probably never going to do this again, but kind of for the primary exercises of the day. After we did our Ukrainian deadlifts, some ab work, and warmed up with some kind of, just some light hack squats. Did deficit deadlifts with chains. What's really nice about using the chain weight, it's accommodating resistance, so it's heavier at the top where you're mechanically strongest, and your back's in the safest position. The weight's lightest at the bottom. So I did some sets of 8 at 275 with 120 pounds of chain, about a 1.5 inch deficit. Been using the soft belt for that. And I did a combination of conventional deadlifts and stiff-legged deadlifts just to kind of work kind of different parts of, more emphasize hamstring and low back, as well as just kind of my entire lower body. Then I superset that with a cambered bar good mornings, and that was a mistake. But I got a really good lower back workout as well as a hamstring workout, which was great. And then did some leg pressing, which we showed before, and we're going to do some hack squats now. Especially with the hack squat, if you kind of, your leg does kind of want to slide, so there is going to be potentially some shearing force on the knee, which we want to kind of try to limit. So that's why we have these Godzilla bands on here, again, to accommodate resistance. So where your knee is in its strongest position, the weight's the heaviest. When your knee is in the most vulnerable position, the weight's the lightest. So I'm going to do a drop set here. We're going to progressively get lighter and lighter, and I'll take it down a little bit lower because there's going to be less weight at the bottom, so there's less kind of force, shear forces on the knee. We kind of slide forward. Again, the machines are going to lock you in position, so the machine will not accommodate you, so you need to kind of accommodate yourself to the machine. So I think in terms of range of motion and stuff, where you're not as in a free position, just be okay with kind of working in a range that you have, you could own, and you could tolerate. So we're going to do a drop set here. I'm going to do a little bit of fluff after that, and I'm just going to practice doing a little leg closing. That'll kind of finish out the day. Let's check it out. I'm also wearing the high-heeled shoes, which allows me to have a little bit more dorsiflexion, so I can get my knees a little bit more forward while keeping my heels in contact with the ground. So that's a really good strategy when you're trying to work the quads as well. So on the bodybuilding stage, there's no white light for death. I'm just trying to work my quads here, and as you can see, they're working. Take a plate off, get a little bit lower. And one more. So it's virtually zero weight in the bottom, so I can get a nice stretch in my quads and a good contraction at the top. If I want to keep constant tension, I don't need to lock all the way out. I'm just going to burn out here. Hit a couple of poses quick. So get a little bit more separation in the quads. Starting to get a little cuts here. Trying to get my hamstring and my glutes to pop out a little bit more. So just working in kind of different positions to try to get this kind of cuts to kind of come out. And then we'll just hit one last ab and thigh pose for Arnold. And that's Peach Day, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the channel, enjoyed the series, please hit the subscribe, smash that like button. Check out the links below. Check out the links below to support the program. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay strong. We'll see you soon.